That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I was a missionary and it's Sunday, so I know that you thought you were going to get out of here without a sermon, but I'm going to do one for you right now. It's going to be quick. This country was founded by men and women who believed in God. This country was framed by men and women who believed in God. This country is great because of the men and women who believe in God. It's not our resources. It's our laws. The Constitution was written by the pen of man, but by the hand of God. I hear people saying that America needs to move closer to God, and that's true. But it's kind of a misnomer. Ladies and gentlemen, America cannot move closer to God unless you and I move closer to God. Chances are your grandparents are more religious than you are. Now, I'm not trying to convert you to my religion. I'm probably not even going to tell you what it is. But I'm going to give you 5 steps. You can get closer to God. You can bring your families closer to God. You can bring your neighbors closer to God if you follow these 5 steps. It doesn't matter if you're a Methodist, a Baptist, a Buddhist, a Mormon, or a Hindu. If you follow these, you'll be closer to God. And if you're an agnostic, or if you're an atheist, try this out. Number 1, pray. Pray every day. This means you pray every day and pray with your family. Pray individually, pray with your coworkers, pray with your team, pray with your high school, pray with your friends. That'll start giving you a one-on-one relationship with your God if you haven't had one for a while. Number 2, read your scriptures. Read your scriptures every day. If you're praying, you're talking to God. If you're reading your scriptures, you're getting all sorts of bits of truth in your heart that maybe you didn't know where they could be planted in there, but they are. Number 3, walk in the light. That means from now on, tell no lies, ever. Walk in the light. Do what's right. If you're reading pornography, get rid of it. If you're drinking too much, get rid of it. If you're beating your wife, shame on you, and stop it. All right. Now, this is a hard one, the next one. For a lot of you people, you say, well, I don't want to go to church. I'm going to have to dress up a little bit. I'm going to have to go in there. There's going to be all sorts of people in the aisles I don't know. And somebody might talk to me when I walk in the door. It never stopped you from going to Walmart. Why would it stop you from going to church? And we live in a pop culture that says you got to be in debt to be rich. You got to have tattoos and nose piercings to be beautiful. And it's also the same pop culture that tells your children by the age of 8, 9, and 10 that virgin is a dirty word. So it is your responsibility to bring your family to church. I said bring them to church, not send them to church. Number 5, I've read the scriptures from cover to cover and back again. Ladies and gentlemen, only one place in the scriptures do I find a place where God says, I double dog dare you. God says in Malachi 3, it's the only scripture I'm going to screw up here. God says in Malachi 3 verse 10, prove me now herewith. Prove me. Pay your tithing, and I will pour blessings too numerous to count upon your head, and upon your family, and upon your nation. Ladies and gentlemen, please get to church. Pay your tithing, and we will save this nation. It's the only way it's going to happen. If you'll do these 5 steps are on Mike and my website. Go to mikeandspike.com. Those five steps are there. If you will do those 5 steps sincerely, you will be closer to God, and you will be instrumental in saving this nation. And you atheists and agnostics, try it. It will change your lives. 2 more things. Number 1, just because you don't believe in God does not believe that He does not believe in you. And my last parting shot, I think that if 10% is good enough for Jesus, it ought to be enough for Uncle Sam. My name is Spike, and I witness to you that God lives and Jesus Christ is my Savior. God bless America, and God bless you. Krista Branch, ladies and gentlemen, Krista Branch.